Howdy folks, and welcome back to Scryptar Plays Minecraft. Nothing changed. Just kidding. Oops. One button press too many. Look at that. I removed the Smeltery setup last episode, as I said I would do, and set up something bigger, something more automated. This took 6 freaking hours of trial and error to get it done. I show you what it's doing. So basically we have a huge smeltery. It's quite high, as you can see. The floor is actually down there at that level right there. So we have a drop-off chest here. I have some items in here and a hopper going into the controller, smeltery controller, as you can see at the top there. We have lava in the tank, and we have some more tanks. These don't seem to be attached. Even if I put them on here, it doesn't really seem to be attached. I don't know if they work, but they do provide lighting, so I keep them there. I have a lever here, which is basically just to switch off this hopper if I want to. So currently it's powered, so that hopper isn't doing anything. I can unload in here. The issue is if you put different things in the smeltery, you might get alloys. Like, you put tin and iron in there and makes bronze or whatever. If you don't want that, you want to be able to take out items that you don't want to have smelted at the same time, because the fluids will mix. Currently, as you can see, there's nothing in here. It's completely empty, there's nothing heating up. So let's start up the process. See, now starts dragging out the iron and the gold. Should go all in here. Yeah, it does. And it's now being heated up and will turn into a liquid. Then, what happens afterwards? Let's go around here. Put some lights in here and some pistons on top to hide them. It looks quite nice. They're equidistant. So, up there, all the way up there, right behind that pipe, there is an outlet. What do you call these outlets? Not the seed break, it's the other one. I can't get to it. I don't know, I don't care. Doesn't matter. That's an outlet. So we have an extraction pipe here, the wooden fluid pipe, and we have a redstone engine, which is pretty cheap to make, and a lever right there that powers that. That's all you need to power a redstone engine, just a lever and switch it on. It does look like it's exploding, but that's basically just telling me it's at maximum efficiency now, and it will keep running, so don't worry about that. So whenever the fluid in there is heated up enough, it will start pouring out here. Then we have diamond fluid pipes, which are the filters. If you right click them, you get this. Now I put a seared brick in here and I put molten iron in here. How does that work? You see the different colors on this pipe, right? There's red, there's white, there's black, in there is yellow. What else do we have? Green, going that way. It's determined by which way it's facing. So this is, we're going, look at the map, this is minus X. So if we go minus X, you have yellow going minus X, and you have green going plus X. And if we go this way, that's minus what? Minus Z? Yeah, minus Z. Or Z for the non-Americans. It's red and blue. So that's working so nicely. So that's how we determine which filter to set where. Now, a diamond fluid pipe, without anything set, like here on the blue one, lets everything through that's flowing in there. So what I've did is I basically put one of the seared bricks as a filter in here, so it will let seared bricks through, but nothing else, unless I put something else in there, like the molten iron. Obviously, it's a fluid pipe, there will not be any bricks in a fluid pipe. So that's just blocking off that outlet. So for the red one, there's nothing set, so whatever we have can flow through the red. And as you can see, there's some iron that's actually overflowing because it doesn't fit in here and it flows in there. The next one has the same on the yellow output, which is the one going back in there. There's another inlet outlet, the smeltery drain, that's what it's called. So whenever we have more iron than this pipe can take, and that happens quite often when you have a lot of iron in there, as you can see it's pouring down now, it will fill this up. As soon as it's filled up, this will start to cool down and harden, and this will build up. And if it builds up too much, it will overflow. And you don't want this to flow anywhere else, and you also don't want this to reach the end because it will flow back. So basically what they're saying is, whenever this pipe is full, which is now, it's now emptying because the basin is empty, it will go into here and flow right back into the smeltery. So we have a little circulation going on there. As there's no filter set for the red one, every other liquid, like the gold, will also flow over in here. And we have a new filter in here that says gold, go down. You know, black is a down. And obviously, on the next one, gold, yellow, go back into the smeltery. And that's set up for pretty much everything here. So over here, for example, we have molten silver. This is blue because we're now facing that way, and that's the blue one, not the yellow one. The yellow one is going that way. Cool, right? So it's a little circular system that makes sure that every liquid can flow through these pipes until it reaches a pipe where it goes down, and if this overflows, the next one will take it back in. That's how this works. Pretty easy once you figure it out. If you don't do this setup, if you just say, okay, iron, go down here, and don't set any other filters to have it go back in, it will reach the end of the pipe and flow back. And you will have different liquids in here that can't mix, and you will clog up the whole pipe and nothing will work. That's what I had before. I had the pipe down here, so you could see it. I had a nice glass floor here, so you can see all the rest that's going on. That wasn't worth it. That was like the first 4 hours, and it didn't make any sense. I even had a nice little tunnel, so you could walk through the end, and I had a spiral staircase down, and you had some hidden lights down there, and it all looked nice and shiny, and it didn't work at all. This works. So we're pulling out up there, we're pouring down into these basins. Now, you can have a situation where these are not quite full. That doesn't matter. This will stay molten until you fill it up to the brim, which is a quite nice mechanic. Because whenever we get more iron, we just put it in here. The rest of the iron will just stay in here, and this smeltery should now be pretty empty. See? Nothing is melting, there's no fluid in here. All the fluid has been poured into the bins, the casting basins. This is molten bronze. Whatever mixture makes molten bronze, I actually have to look that up. And the pipes are empty and everything is fine. So we have no reflux, no clogging up the system, no nothing. That works. Beneath these basins are hoppers leading one block over there, and then, as you know, the sides of the smeltery don't have to go all the way down. These corners don't matter. So right under this row is a hopper chain going over here, and then extending down that way. And all these hoppers under the basins lead into that. That's the last one, going right into this chest. And here we got our blocks. This is so nice. This is so easy to do. Switch that off for a moment. Also, I can switch this off, and I can switch off the engine over there to stop the fluid from automatically pouring out, and then I can use these casting tables to actually make Tinker's Construct tools. So you put a template here for, let's say, a pickaxe head, and then you just tap that, and it will pour whatever metal you have selected in there on top. How do you select metal? You go in here and click the different fluids, and whatever you click will go to the bottom, and that's the one that will pour out. That's pretty easy to do. And once you're done, you just go over there, switch the redstone engine back on, and all the rest of the metal in here will just empty into these basins and become blocks. Eventually, I want to get rid of this chest, put the floor back in, probably get rid of this part of the double chest and just have one chest sitting here for drop-off. That should be more than enough. I mean, half of this should be more than enough to just empty your inventory whenever you go caving, right? And then we could have another casting table here, or we could have something else here. And this will lead under the floor, probably go over here where we will build a storage area. And then we will build an automatic sorting system that will take all of these items and sort them into like 3 or 4 layers of double chests. That's my goal here. For now, whenever we come back caving, we put everything in here, switch this on, let it run its course, and then we come back here and take out what we need. 35 iron blocks is quite nice. And you know, you can turn these into bricks or into ingots quite nicely by just putting them up here in your inventory and say, give me 9 bricks. Ingots. Ingots? Ingots. If that doesn't work, you use, of course, the crafting table for that. Alright, so that's that. The back wall is actually embedded in this wall, as we're not going to build anything over here. It doesn't really matter that from the other side you would see those sealed bricks, because you won't see them. There's nothing on that side, except for a path leading up there someday, maybe, hopefully. So that's that. It's working. I do want to extend this a little. I can't make it bigger because maximum is 7 by 7, and this is 7 deep. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide for the ground floor there. I might as well just take more of these and put them all the way over here. So we get 3 more, and then for the manual casting of things, we just make a small smeltery. We still have room to expand over there. We might even have a designated Tinker's area just for making tools, and have just a small smeltery setup where we have this one outlet, a tank, and a controller, and that's it. And then just smelt on the go, because we can take these blocks, like so, and just put them back in there. We'll take them out, It will reheat them. It will take a little longer than the ore, because these are already made. Put them in here, and then, you know, it will pour new castings of them. We will get no blocks. Quite nice. I like it. I like it very, very much. Right. We do need to supply this with lava, but then that holds longer than the regular coal wood in here. And we just can throw stuff in there. We don't really have to worry about it. That's nice. What else have I done? Look at this. Our farm is gone. Yes, this one is still here. I haven't worked on that one at all. I've taken out some wood and I planted some new trees because I needed stuff, but that's pretty much it. We have a pumpkin farm set up, and I want to do a melon farm. As you can see, I have melon seeds with me, so we're going to work on that. That side will mirror that side, so you can see exactly how I've done it. For now, let me just show you what happens. I have a pressure plate here. Once you step on that, this whole redstone contraption down there activates. All that does is pushes up these pistons with the dirt blocks on top, and then I can go through here and collect all my pumpkins. And then I come back again. And that's it. New pumpkins can grow. There's lava blocks on top encased in glass. We have a water source block down there. As you know, goes 4 in every direction, so that powers the whole thing. Technically we only need 1 lava block, but I thought this would look nicer. Lava only extends like over here, 3 blocks from the source block, so if it was 4 then it would actually make sense. But everything I tried looked really weird until I put source blocks in every one of these spots, so I just did that. At least we have light, right? Works quite nicely. Pumpkins are grown, you have seen that. So how does this work? Pressure plate usually emits a redstone signal, a short pulse, so these should pop up and pop down. I basically put down a T flip-flop. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's basically a way of taking a short pulse from a button or a pressure plate and making a persistent signal out of it. So this is basically a light switch now, on-off, instead of push and hold to emit a signal. That's all there is to it. So now let's get to building. Don't want to step on that now. Let's take some of this. Don't need all of that actually. Don't need these. Let's drop them off. I actually have quite a few, as you can see, and we do have some more jack-o'-lanterns. This is nice. It's working quite nicely. Let's see. Go over here. Put these down. That's the first thing we need to do. That's where our melons will grow. The actual stems will go over here, so that's where you put the seeds. As soon as we have a hoe. It's always good to have a hoe, you know that, right? I don't know what you're thinking right now, but I'm thinking about gardening. What do you do? Let's do this. And you can till the soil. Let's put some lights for now. The soil in front here. You don't necessarily have to. Okay, that's not staying tilled. Why? Because we don't have any water in here. Stupid Scryptar, what are you doing? Give me some water. No, give me. There. Give me 1. Don't need 8. Give me water. Oh, all right. Unnecessary taking durability of our hoe. So that should work. It will take a while until it's all irrigated, fertile, whatever. There. We could use bone meal to have these grow, but we can also just wait. It doesn't take that long. So we have them planted now. These, like I said, don't need to be tilled. As you see over here, they are not. You can. It would speed up growth a little bit, but I'm not terribly worried about it. If I want it faster, I will just copy this whole design 1 more over there. This contraption here, the redstone ends over here, can put a repeater facing that way and then just repeat the whole thing. That should be pretty easy to get as many melons and pumpkins as you want. So we have a sustainable food source and we have what we need for lighting these corners and pretty much everything else. I still need to put 1 down up there. Couldn't be bothered so far. This is taking a long time already. So, glass. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me all of that. Also, you, right? Yeah, you can take that back. Do we need any more dirt? Well, probably. Pillar up and stuff like that. I think we can put a floor in here now. Because, you know, it's just to see the redstone and there's nothing more to see. Seen everything there is to see. Nothing to see. Move along. Put these down. I wanted this to be slabs for 2 reasons. Number 1, Prevents the spawning of creatures, which is good. Also, this doesn't need to be slabs. This is actually supposed to be stairs. Stupid. And number 2, because it fits quite nicely. I mean, it's lightening things up a little bit. There's not that many options when you play Minecraft to actually make ornaments and stuff like that. You go back in there, give me the stairs. Oh, let's see if that works. Hop. Building and talking, I tell you. And this goes there? Nope. Dang it. That's it. That's a full slab over there, right? Okay. If that's a slab, then we just leave it for now. Don't really feel like don't really feel like going back there. Getting another slab. Not now. Nope, not you. You. Also not you. I need you. I need you! So, here's what we do. We extend some glass. 1, 2. 1, 2. Already done most of the inverted stairs and blocks up here. I've just left a space where I needed to put in the lava later. Then we will do the same up here. Just cover the water source so nothing bad happens. Over there. And of course over here as well. So we can see in from the outside. So that's quite nice. That's the same as here. Then we need to make sure that lava can flow on something. So we need... This block needs to be empty. This can already be used by something else. For now... I don't know. Can't put it there. Can't put it anywhere really. Put it there for now. Don't need it necessarily, right? Might as well. Just for now. So the lava block goes on top of that, right? There, and then we close this off. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. Move along. You go in there. We're gonna lose some blocks here. I don't care. We have more. We can get more. We have a Smeltery. And it's just that one, right? Still love this texture pack. There you go. That should be all done. Close it up. Just because we can, and so we don't get any weird fires and stuff. But I think that's pretty much it. Should be. Do I have blocks on top there? Probably do. Looks like it. Yeah. This way. So let's close that up. Never need to touch it again. What she said. Need that. Up there. That works. It gives a weird lighting effect here. Don't know if I really like that black in there. Well, I kind of do. Definitely gives it a contrast. It's just, I don't know if I like that contrast. I do like it in general. Maybe not necessarily in this room though. And there we go. That's it. That's the whole farm. That's how you do it. It's pretty easy. As soon as you have access to a lava pool and some sand to make the glass, that's all you need. If you don't have the lava, well, you can just put a jack-o'-lantern right there and just save yourself all the trouble with the glass. That's more for the looks than anything else. Same as all of this, obviously. You don't need it at all. This row I still need to make. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to make that. Same as I did over here. But we have this one free row where we have the archway here that we will have all the way over here as well. Because that's where we need to extend the redstone signal before we can start the next one. Yeah. Need to do something up there. Don't know yet. We'll see. Probably I just, continue this pattern. But that should be working. Stuff is growing. That looks nice. 57% here. A little bit there. 0 there. That will start growing now. We do have the water. We do have everything. Perfect. So we do get melons now, don't need to worry about it. We do get pumpkins now, and we'll just, once in a while we come in here and we step on that presser plate and then go that way, collect all the pumpkins, come back this way, collect all the melons, and when we go out we step on that plate again, and that's done. I like it. It's definitely nice. This room bugs me now. It's our first room and it's getting quite crowded in here with all the stuff we put in. And although the chests are kind of sorted, nothing here is really sorted, right? This looks nice and tidy. This obviously will look nice and tidy once it's done. This will hopefully look nice and tidy once we actually get to do anything here. It's growing like crazy. Also, this lava will definitely stop the leaves from going through the wall. Yeah, and the glass. That's one of the reasons why I put it there. So that's a fix. That looks good. That's done. This farm wasn't really that difficult to make. It was more just to figure out how to make this T-flip flop work on a confined space like this. If I had moved this pressure plate back one here, I could have done this in 5 minutes. This way it took me like 35 minutes to figure out where all the redstone should go. I think there's a signal from a comparator going out all the way over here into a repeater coming around here underneath the piston without pushing the piston. Yeah, just to connect up there. But I did want to have this right, in the archway. That's where it belongs. I couldn't have really done anything else, because this block needs to be there. If this block isn't there, I can't lower it. There is a redstone signal coming through there. If I had lowered the redstone signal, the first repeater, the first pistons wouldn't have worked and stuff like that. I think it turned out quite nicely. Definitely does. Good. Food. Done. Smelting, done. Now we just need to get all the material. We have some, that's the hopper. Yeah, we do have some. It's not looking too bad. You also get this wrench with Buildcraft, which you can use to attach and detach pipes and stuff. Didn't really need it, but wanted to make it anyway in case I needed it. Well, for me it's now back to caving and getting some more materials. The next thing I need to do is clear out this and make this into a real tree farm. See if I can use anything in Buildcraft to make this an automated tree farm. I might. I don't know. I don't know yet for sure if that's a thing I can do. I know Magical Crops comes with a harvester, which is a block that you can place and it will plant your trees and it will harvest your trees, same as it will with everything else. See, there's the next pumpkin. That goes pretty quickly. Once these are grown, it should go pretty quickly as well. Just need for the stems to mature. Alright, so this has taken a long time, and this episode was more of an explanation thing than a building thing, but you did see me building some stuff, and I did show you some tricks, and I wouldn't want to build this on cam. We would spend 4 episodes just to get this done. As you can see, there's actually not that much to it. The smeltery is a standard setup. The hopper chain is a standard setup. The lights, you have seen how I do the lights, that's the same simple thing. It's just the Buildcraft editions and how to set up that filter, and I've shown you that. Watching me do it is not as interesting as it might sound, because it's just putting items in there to filter stuff over and over again, messing up, doing it over again. I had to do these filters 4 times until I got them working. And afterwards I was sitting there like, that's actually the easiest way. I should have thought of that trick way earlier. Right. I didn't. Okay, we're out of all the building blocks. This material took a while to craft. I had to go and get more clay. I think, yeah, we do still have clay. I got some more. We're running out of sand. I did get some more diamonds, which we needed to make these diamond pipes. You can look this up real quickly here, just to show you how that works. There, diamond transport pipe. It's 2 diamonds and 1 glass makes 8 pipes. So I had to craft this twice, that's 4 diamonds. If you want to go diamond fluid pipe, you just take the ready-made transport pipe and put some pipe sealant in, which is basically just, cactus green, which is basically just cactus, or you can get this from Magical Crop Essence, which is nice. I did this. I found some cactus. Still think I have some. Yeah, 8. So, that wasn't that hard. The melons I found in a chest, there was the tiniest dungeon down there. It's like 2 railroad tracks and a chest and a fence post, and that's it. And I found 1 melon seed, or 2 melon seeds, I believe, in there. And then I used the farm we had here to grow those melons until I got enough seeds to do this. And I came up with those 8 seeds. Perfect, right? Alright. Where? Just here, because we're industrialists. So if we do a picture, we do it here, right? There we go. That's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. See you soon.